things like this still happen. In actual fact, not. How's it, Oaks? Welcome back to another edition of Mashup Bix. Yes, this is a different view. This is the view from inside my so-called microphone. No, not microphone. My podcast room. Yeah, this is where it happens. This is where I do my podcasts. Yeah, you can see here's my mixer. Where I got my microphones plugged in. There, that microphone's plugged in. That microphone. This is my condenser mic that I'm using. My other mic. Where is it? It's there somewhere. It needs to be repairing. And then there I got like my wireless. This is like my wireless mic. So I got a chair like there. So if I have extra people coming over, then I set up the wireless mic. So I've got mic 1 here, mic 2, 3, and I've got 4 microphones. So cool. This screen here is for my visitors when I do have guests. Then whatever they can see on my laptop, they can see on this computer. And then I've got also a wireless keyboard there and a wireless mouse. So if they want to search something, and then they can also search. So awesome. This is my setup. Lekker. Welcome to my setup. My podcast for next week, you can see there, is with Mpiaki Dlamini. Very well known. He's a programmer. On Python codes, he said he writes. There's a YouTube video on him that he released recently. I'm gonna share the link here too. He's also a free marketeer, researcher. I think in data science. So Mpiaki, if you're watching this, I'm looking forward to our podcast that we're gonna have. We're gonna have in this week sometime, and that will be released on Monday. Okay, you saw the heading of this video. Shocking to say the least, how things like this still happen. And in actual fact, not. Doesn't matter. I mean, some stuff like this should not happen. Why is it happening? If a person is drunk, we know the headlines. We saw the headlines. She said she had 1 drink. That remains to be unseen. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty in courts. We know that. We know the law. But why pin someone down? Okay, let's quickly watch the video, and then I'll come back.
It's for the lawyers.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the only way you can actually just publicize this.
These people will suffer, man, for what it is that they're doing. I swear.
Bruno, record from your side what they're doing.
Hey!
All right, there you saw the video. Shocking to say the least. The girl, she was forced. She didn't go willingly. So I suppose the police there thought it was a good idea to pin her down to the table, and so that they can draw blood from her. How many laws were broken there? Okay, and then secondly, her rights, her human rights, was violated big time of high note. What's the message that the police is trying to give us here? That we must not drink and drive? Yes, we know we must not drink and drive. A responsible person who drinks would rather leave his car at home, go to a club and go drink, and then take an Uber or a taxi. Yes, we know that. Or if you have a designated driver who doesn't drink, he can then drive for you. We all know these things. Okay, but now to be pulled over and then to be forced like that, like you just saw in the video, that is totally unethical. I mean, I can just imagine, I can only imagine how that girl must feel. Her rights was totally violated. Everything was violated. I mean, now she must face the public. People are gonna look at her left, right, center. How must she feel? How must that poor girl feel? I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, but yeah, okay, we in this together. And that's the reason why I do my podcasts, and that's the reason why I do these videos, and that's the same reason why everybody else is doing their podcast. The Renegade Report, Ronaldo, reactionary opinions. There's so many of conscious clerical. We're all doing and clip cop, and we're all doing these videos so that we can get the message out there, so that the world can take us serious and see what's happening to our country. We need help, guys. We really do need help. And the only way, and I've been saying this in all my podcasts, is to talk about it, is to get the message out there and get people to be aware of what is happening in South Africa. Okay, that's it. That is the end of my video. Thank you very much. I guess I'll see you again sometime. Subscribe to my channel, please, guys. I mean, it's not just the videos that I'm making. I'm also making the podcasts. And like I said, this next week I'm having a podcast with Impiaki. Last week I had a podcast with Christoph Smuts. And on this channel, all my previous podcasts are on there. Please, so go on there and listen to my previous podcasts. It's awesome stuff. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Cheers. Remember to keep it real.